Yo, what's good, YouTube? Back with another video. You know what I'm saying? We got people share their deepest secret anonymously. This is I saw this video on YouTube, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna see what it's talking about, you know what I'm saying? If you can't tell, I'm a little tip. But besides that, let's get into the video. I'm very excited. Before we get into it, appreciate the love support you've been showing. Y'all been going crazy, you know what I'm saying? But let's hop into this motherfucking video right now.
I write down the date and time every time I go poop. I have done so for the last, I think, 4 years.
There was a brief
What? What kind of weird ass shit is that? What the Bro, are you serious?
period of time in my early 20s where I
Hold
had
on, bro.
4 years.
There was a brief period of time in my early 20s where I had 5 boyfriends at the same time. They all believed that they were my boyfriends. And I guess they all were, depending on the day.
You gotta respect it, bro. You gotta, no, you don't. You don't gotta respect it. You can't respect that. That is trifling behavior. Oh my God. You are a terrible person. Oh, what is wrong with you?
My secret is that I sold a bunch of feet photos during the pandemic to make a lot of money. They were very willing to pay me, and I was very willing to sell my photos.
I mean, I respect it because, like, if there's dudes out there that's stupid enough to buy that shit, down bad enough, you know, go ahead. You're not selling pussy or nothing. You know what I'm saying? You ain't sucking no type shit. You just showing your feet and niggas is dropping the bag. Fuck it, go crazy.
So when I was a kid, me and my brothers, we used to eat our grandfather's cigar ashes. We used to eat a bunch of other weird stuff like talcum powder, tree bark.
Nigga, did you just say cigar ashes? The fuck am I watching, bruh?
But yeah, no, the cigar ashes, they had such a distinguished flavor to them. So that's probably why I smoke now.
I'm in love with my best friend.
I've had a crush on one of my closest friends for like 2 years now.
I still have feelings for my high school ex.
I'm still in love with my ex.
I hired a voodoo witch on Etsy to cast a love spell on my ex. And I casted it about 2 weeks ago, so we're still waiting to see if it works.
That shit ain't working, game. Move
my
on.
ex-boyfriend lit my house on fire.
Okay, so this one time I was...
That's a secret? I feel like you should go to the police.
Was out in West Hollywood with a friend. She got really drunk, so I brought her home, and she started throwing up right in my living room.
Okay.
And I held her hair back, but the smell was so bad that I ended up throwing up on her head.
Oh my God.
And I never had the guts to tell her about it.
So once in college, I was sitting near my English professor, and he had a long sticker on his butt cheek that had the pant size, and I kept trying to signal to him that he had it on, and I kept pointing to his butt cheek, and he didn't really get it, and then I kind of just started pointing to mine, and then he started getting flustered and admittedly kind of uncomfortable, and he really wouldn't get it, and so then I just kind of like got closer to him and like kind of like turned my body and kind of showed him like kind of my butt cheek area and pointed to mine and then to his, and then he finally got.
Hey man, this story's getting a little out of hand. I'm gonna need you to read the room and realize like this type of information should not be on the internet, bro. Like hopefully you did not do this in front of the whole class, in front of the hoes, bro. I pray that you did not do this in front of the hoes, because if you did, I know the hoes do not fuck with you, Dan.
I did, but it kind of took a second, and I'm pretty sure he thought that I was trying to hit on him in a really horrible way in front of everybody. So, English class.
You did this in front of everybody. This is crazy. Now that's a little crazy.
Okay, I think that I've honestly peed my pants more than like the average adult person has peed their pants in their life. Like probably 5 times since I've turned 18.
Okay.
It's just who I am. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sorry.
You you dirty bitch, and then you gonna turn and show your face? Are you stupid? You know what?
All right, my anonymous secret is I used to grow a ton of marijuana before it became legal.
Okay.
And I was doing this all while I was a middle school teacher. And I did that for about 7 years. And made a ton of cash.
Hey, clap it up for him.
Okay, so when I was little, I never thought the happiest place on earth was Disneyland. I always thought it was McDonald's, and Disneyland was second. So when I was little, my dream job was to work at McDonald's, specifically to make the French fries and work in the window. It's like the happiest place on earth. Like, it had the playground, and then they had the fries and the little Happy Meal toys.
I feel like you can aim for the stars. Like you really aiming for like the roof of your house. Like, you're not really aiming high for shit. Like, that's the best you could do. Work at McDonald's. You can work at McDonald's when you like 15, 16 type shit. You look like you grown. At least from like the angle we looking at you right now. I hope you grown.
And then it was just it had everything.
That's bad, bro. Like, you gotta lock in.
When I was a kid, I still do this. Whenever I'm at museums or like exhibits and stuff, I always try and touch every single thing, especially when it says no touch.
You think you're so cool, don't you? You think you're rebellious. Yeah. Lock her up. Since you think you're so cool, it says no touching, you're gonna touch. Lock her up. Put her in jail. This is her face. We found her. Thank you.
Once I stole a really cool looking napkin ring from an open house when I was like 8 years old, and I felt so bad. I wrote a letter to the homeowners association telling them I was sorry.
I think my girlfriend is in love with her ex, and I ignore it.
Why? I feel like that's something you should bring up, bring to her attention. Because, like, if she is in love with her ex, that's a problem for you. And I don't think you should be the one dealing with that. That's just me personally, though. I don't know.
My best friend told me that he was in love with me, and I felt the same way, but I never told him that I loved him too.
See, that's the shit I'm talking about, bro. Like, if you got feelings for somebody, bro, just let that shit be known, bro. But say it, bro. Just say it. You only live once, bro. And life is so short, bro. Like, you could walk outside tomorrow, and the person that you fuck with or you trying to fuck with, and you like could get ran over by a school bus, bro. Like, it can happen so quick, bro. Like, they could walk outside and get struck by lightning, and they can never walk again. Like, it's so quick how niggas can get clapped in the world, bro. It's so quick. It happens like that, bro.
When I was 15, I was in a school shooting at my high school, and I feel like I never fully got over my PTSD, and every day I live, I always have a fear that somewhere something is going to happen again.
Damn, that's deep. Bro, if you're a school shooter, bro, like, what are you doing?
I say I don't like children, and I don't want them ever, but I think I'm just secretly afraid I'll mess them up like my parents messed me up.
Now she's about to go
One
cry.
secret that I don't really tell people, except for my closest friends, is that I have really bad social anxiety. I've gotten really good at pretending like I'm really social, but I'm actually not. And I'm always viewing myself through other people's eyes. And it's really stressful. So on this trip with my friends, I'm trying to just be myself and like.
Always be yourself, all right? Always don't let other people's opinions change who you are or dictate who you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is it's kind of sad how, like, people are so mean, bro. Like, people are just so
like
mean,
not think about anything too much.
So I am a trans woman, and I have not come out to a whole lot of people yet. So yeah, and my name is Isabella.
What's up, Isabella?
So all my life, I've really sacrificed everything for everyone else,
doing all I could to make everyone happy and feel loved.
Feel it.
And that was okay up until like the other day. My mom told me that she didn't want me in her life and that I was a mess and basically saying I wasn't lovable. And I kind of just realized that making those sacrifices aren't always deserved. And I do love her, but I'm gonna live my life for me, even if it scares me, even if it doesn't get approval from anyone else, because this is my life. And that's a very difficult realization.
Hey, L mom on God. L mother, bro. If your kid doesn't ever feel like they're
This is
welcome,
a
bro,
little bit of a secret that I've had since I was a lot younger. I've always kind of struggled internally with like masculine and feminine energy. I've always been told that I need to be, you know, like way more masculine and not so like sensitive and not so feminine, according to like a lot of my, you know, cultural upbringing and stuff. So it was something that I used to struggle with a lot. And as a kid, I did a lot of martial arts. I used to literally go to my mom's like closet and grab all her, like a bunch of her clothes and put on all of her clothes and then hit the crap out of stuff to try to like kill like the feminine energy inside of me. Yeah, it was always really.
Did that work, bro? I don't feel like that's something that would work, but hey.
Really tough. But as I got older, I kind of accepted that a whole lot more.
Okay.
And I actually ended up opening up a Muay Thai gym to where I can have like a really safe space to be both, to let out my masculine energy when needed and retain my feminine being as I am without feeling judged or without feeling bad about myself.
I feel like that makes sense somewhere in there. I don't know where it makes sense, but it's somewhere in there.
My parents disowned me when I was 18 for not being
man.
Christian. I'm 25 now,
Should've picked up that fucking Bible
I've done
then.
a lot of healing and made a lot of progress in forgiveness, but I kind of wear this face that I don't give a fuck that they disown me, that I don't care, that that I hate them, but deep down, I want more than anything to my dad just to tell me that he loves me.
Should have picked up that motherfucking Bible then. On to the next. To the next one.
When I was 16 years old, I was with my boyfriend. I realized that I accidentally got pregnant. I thought my parents were gonna take it well because they're very liberal. And it was kind of the contrary. They were extremely disappointed with me and they immediately shut me down. I didn't feel supported whatsoever, so of course I decided to abort. And as soon as I decided that, they told me that under absolutely no circumstance I was to ever tell anyone about my abortion and about the whole experience, not my best friends.
Well, of course they didn't support it. You were 16 with a child. Why would they be like, oh my god, we're so happy. You're 16. Use your brain, girl.
Not my friends, not even my boyfriend, not my brother, not my family members, no one. So I felt absolutely alone at 16 years old, and I felt like I've been carrying
I feel like the parents could have went about it a little different,
because I was even told to lie in medical records when I went to the gynecologist. And still many people in my life don't know that I went through this at 16 years old. Even my brother, my uncle,
I don't
my
feel like you
aunt,
should have
and
even been in
many
that
of my
position,
friends.
but you put yourself in that position. So, at 16, your parents still, get to tell you what to do type shit. So I don't know. Let me know how y'all feel about this video down below in the comment section. First time reacting to some shit like this. I kind of fuck with it. But I'm gonna catch y'all with it.